Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing? Welcome this evening. I hope everybody's doing good and fabulous. I'm really excited for tarot read night. Tarot reading is one of my favorite things to do for everybody on this show. So just a couple things before we get started. I do have an upcoming event coming here on October 21st, 2023. I just want to throw this out there. I'll share more about it later, but I'm just going to throw this up there like I normally do every show. Hello, Natalie. Welcome. So for those of you, let me, hold on a second. I feel so short, so let me sit up more. Okay, let's fix this. All right, so for those of you that don't know me or don't watch the show or don't know why I'm offering tarot readings tonight, just so you know, I'm not a regular tarot reader. I don't read tarot on the regular basis. I actually do it just for the show. I don't do it as a service usually, but I am a medium, an empath, and a sensitive. So I do take tarot cards and I read them pretty much as a medium and not so much as I memorized what the cards mean, because I have not memorized what the cards mean. So I am going to read for you tonight. It's going to be one question read, one card read, and we'll just go. All you got to do in the chat is say, hey, Clarissa, can you just give me a quick read? My question is whatever. Or if you want a general read, just say, hey, I want a general read. That's all you have to say to me. So I'll grab one tarot card, read it to you, and we'll go from there. It's really kind of just a medium reading when it comes for me, because like I said, I am not a tarot reader. I just like to pull cards when we're doing these. So let me grab my cards. I have two sets tonight we're going to use. The first set is the Witch's Tarot. I bought these 7 years ago, and we played around with these last week when Brad was on the show. So we played around with it, and things seemed to go really well. Hey, sister. Are you here for your reading? I hope so. So the Witch's Tarot, again, these are really cool cards. I love the way they look. That's the main reason I purchased them. This is the girl that's in the front. I just happened to pull her. So I really like these cards just mainly for the artwork. And then I have it in my silk bag. And then, hey, Brad, what's up? You got a reading coming too, Bradley. And then, hey, Kimberly. The second deck I'm going to use, this is I don't know what deck this is called, but it's like your standard deck. It looks like what the original tarots used to look like, I think. If I can get it open. Scarlett, you want a reading? Awesome. Scarlett is my sister, by the way. She's my twin. And so I think it'd be interesting to read for her. So I'll definitely give you a reading, Scarlett. Oh, yeah. See, it says Classic Tarot on it. So these I bought last spring just to start doing tarot, even though I already had the other deck. And like I said, we just wing it. So if you're wanting a reading tonight, guys, you're getting a tarot reading from a non-tarot reader, okay? You're getting a tarot reader from a medium, but you know what? These cards, the book may say they mean something, but usually my messages are actually pretty similar to what the card is trying to tell you. But I'm going to use a little bit more. I'm going to use my own gift, my own abilities to read for you. We're just going to use the card as a guide, okay? And that's what I feel like these should be. These should really be guides and not actually tarot. Thank you. Move, vibing. You deserve all the love you get. Okay. I mean, I think I deserve love, don't I, guys? All right. So, Scarlett, I'm going to read you first since you said something. I'm going to throw you up here. Aw, I do deserve love, but I think you're spamming now, so that's no fun. Now I have to remove you. Thanks for the love, but yeah. Look, it says, hey, Sister Scott Premosure. Oh my gosh, what crazy. This is spam, guys. I'm pretty sure this is spam. Hi, Bree. How does it work to get a reading? So basically, what you got to do, Kimberly, is if you want a reading, write in the chat, say, I want a reading. I'm going to pull one card. And if you want a general reading, say just a general reading. If you want a specific, you have like a specific question, put your question in the chat. So I won't pull you back up here, Scarlett. I hope you're watching. And please try and stay on the show. I'm going to try to keep moving quickly on these so you're not waiting forever for a read. But can I delete this chat? I'm all that spam that popped up, I'm trying to remove. So it's really funny that I'm getting a spammer tonight because I never get a spammer on this show ever until I decide to do tarot readings. Anytime I've done tarot readings, I swear we get spam. So, all right, Scarlett. So I have the book here. I'm going to put it away because I don't want to know what it is. I don't want to know what the card says it's supposed to mean. I'm going to read for you like a person. Scarlett, do you have a general, or do you have a question? I kind of want to read for you. Kind of want to read for you on how your night's going to go tomorrow night. Really? Why is that person like back? Okay, yeah, we're good. No, Kimberly, usually people like have specific questions, like a relationship question or what's the next chapter look like? Where should they go? Like, what should they do? Like, they're kind of at a fork in the road or something like that. So, Scarlett, you want to know how? Okay, so I got totally distracted there. I've been chatting back and forth with family. They think I have ADD or something. I don't know. So if I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. I am seriously going to this person I keep blocking and they keep jumping back in here. So I don't know who the hell they are, but they're assholes. So let's keep moving forward and I'll just keep blocking them as long as I have to. Okay, so, Scarlett, I dropped your card. So I'm going to pull one card. And this card for Scarlett is going to be, let's see how my sister's going on investigation tomorrow night. First investigation ever. I'm super excited because we're twins and I'm like, let's try the power of twins at this location. And so I want to see how her first investigation is going to go. Scarlett, that's going to be your read. So let's do this. Let's see how your first ever ghost hunt is going to go. I'm super excited for this. So I'm already excited without even pulling a card. I'm feeling optimistic. I've been to this location once before. It's really cool. So I'm really excited. I will be making a YouTube video because I plan on doing like energy work and stuff like that while I'm there. Something a little different than I don't normally do. I want to really do the medium stuff. So, okay, Scarlett, I feel your card here, and it's all the way at the bottom. So we're going to pull from the bottom. All right, sister. Okay. You got the Ten of Swords. I believe that's swords, right? I hope I'm not wrong. Tell me if that's not the swords. Maybe it's wands. I don't know. This is why I don't read tarot cards. Scarlett, I'm going to read this for you anyways. So here's the deal. Tomorrow night, it's going to go really slow at the beginning. And you're going to be like, oh, I'm so tired, right? So I know this is going to happen. So tomorrow night, that's how it's going to start. And you're going to be blinded. You're going to be blinded by it until you go, oh my gosh, block this user. Until you go behind the wall. So I know what that means until you go behind the wall. So I will tell you tomorrow during the hunt where you need to go, because that's where you're going to start having activity. And you're going to see something you're not used to. I can already envision you seeing it. You're going to go behind that wall, and then you're going to get a little scared. And I'm going to remind you, sister, I think this stuff runs in the family. Well, some people, I think, has this gift. So definitely, I think you're going to be I feel like when people go on their first ghost hunt, it's either a make it or break it. They either become addicted to it, which I did, or they just think it's lame, or it's not for them, I think you're going to want to do this again. I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're going to really enjoy getting out of the house. So that's my reading for you on tomorrow's investigation. You're going to see something, and it's probably going to be a ghost. Not probably. It's going to be spirit, and it's actually going to be tied to the location, and I'm going to ask you what you've seen when we get there. That's my reading for you, Scarlett. All right. So who was next? Let's see. And I'm going to try to keep up on these. I think you were next. And then Kimberly. Does Voltaire, is it Voltaire? Does Voltaire like you? Is this a relationship? This is something. And you know what? You're screaming the witches deck to me. So we're going to actually pull from the witches deck as opposed to the regular one. Yes, Natalie, you can have a card. Okay, Manor. Yes, you said the tip. Okay, Voltaire. All right. So we're talking about this a romantic partner you're into. And I think you would agree the witches deck fits you better than the regular deck. I feel a lot of creativity and interesting personality with you that I'm feeling right now, Bree. So I just want to let you know I'm channeling a little bit of you. You can let me know if that makes sense. Okay. Bree, you're right on top here. Does Voltaire like you? All right. This one we got King of Swords. This is from the Witches Tarot deck because I'm vibing with it for you. And you know how the King is kind of like on top? The King is kind of like sorry, if I stare off to the side, guys, it's because I'm getting messages. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I'm just somebody else is speaking in the house. This is kind of the position you belong in, Bree. And what this is saying to me is if you're in a position where you belong, Voltaire, this individual that you want to like you is this is the only way you're going to get their attention, is for you to be in a place where you need to be, where you to be mentally on top like you deserve, for you to be in a situation that you shine in. So these are the ways that you attract those that are around you, is when you're shining, when you're bright, when you're like up on your throne, because you kind of deserve that. Like you deserve that positive position that makes you feel like you're a king or queen. So I would definitely, in order to get this person's attention, you need to shine. You need to be where you need to be. And you've got a little bit of your creativity side will help get you to this. So definitely show that side of yourself more often. This is definitely going to get that person's attention. Unless you don't start shining, I think that individual or that entity is going to step back and not be as interested. So definitely take care of yourself and get to where you deserve, because that's what you're going to do to attract this person. At this time, they're indifferent. That's how I feel. I feel indifferent. So there's your reading, Bree. I hope that helped. Let me scroll back up here and see who else we had. Kimberly asked about it. Hello, will I? Okay, I'm going to do Kimberly first, and then Charlotte, you're next. Okay. Love life or my next chapter? That's too hard to decide. How about you pick for me? Also, are you from Warren? I got family there. Are we related or something? Should we be friends? Are you from Warren? Because I would love local friends. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not from Warren, but I do have family from there. Or they were there. All right. Kyrie, what's up, girl? That's my niece right there. It did. Thank you. That makes sense. Wonderful, Brie. Wonderful. Kimberly, you still here with me? Just say yep in the chat so I know. All right. Kimberly, I'm feeling more of the classic deck for you. So I'm going to pull from the classic deck here. Okay, fantastic. Oh, I'm going to pull this one right here. I had the cards flipped over, and I saw this card, and it was like you. Okay, so I'm going to pull this card. All right, so it looks kind of silly. Yes, Chris, you may. All right, so this is the sun, Kimberly. All right. So we're going to look at, maybe your next chapter, your love life, your next chapter. I'm feeling more your next chapter right now. So this is the sun. Okay. You see how freeing this person is? They're naked, obviously, right? And there's a horse here. I don't know if you relate to the horse, but I feel like the horse is definitely relatable to you in your spirit, okay? So definitely your spirit's close to animals such as this horse, okay? Yes, Chris, I will get to you in just a few. But here's the thing. We have the sun. We have this individual. So, Kimberly, I really think a next chapter is actually a really good thing for you. And I think that I'm feeling, I'm envisioning you just getting out of the house. Start getting out of the house. Start with that. Just get out of the house and walk towards the sun. Okay, because here's the thing. This is going to give you energy, right? I feel like you have a lack of energy right now, okay? I want you to get outside and hit heads towards that sun, right? Do things that are more freeing in this next chapter. More freeing, and not just freeing, but like things that you've been passionate about in the past, but you haven't been doing for years even. I want you to get back into that because there's a little bit of a life's just kind of the same all the time that I'm feeling with you. And I think it's really important for you to get back into this. So I would definitely start on your next chapter by heading towards the sun, by heading towards those old hobbies you had or things you've always wanted to do, but you never really got to do, and start being free. Being free and getting out there. I think that's really important. Does that resonate with you, Kimberly? Let me know if it resonates with you. That's what I want you to do, because if you don't, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing if you don't move forward in life right now, it's just going to be the same. It's just going to keep being the same. You've got to make that change. And I really feel strongly that the outdoors and the sun is going to be a good guide. Use it as a guide, not just as a way of getting vitamin D and making you feel happy. Use it as a guide. Like, does the sun feel like it's a good day? Does the sun feel like it's a good day to stay in? Like, feel focus on the sun and feel it. It feels really good to you. And so does that horse. That's very, very much connected to your spirit. All right. So next up, let's see. All right. I believe it was Charlotte. Charlotte, are you here with me? Hello. When will I go to the police academy? Already wrote the test, waiting for results. That's exciting. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. I support the police, the good police. So, yeah. Every single, guys, every single agency, corporate, whatever, has bad apples, but I do support you, Charlotte, for that. So thank you. All right. Again, I am looking through the cards regularly and not pulling blindly, only because I keep being driven to do that. And so that's the only reason I'm doing it. And I got your card, actually, and it's a very interesting card. And I've pulled it up like 3 times, so I'm going to grab it for you. All right, Charlotte, you're here. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to pull that up so I can focus on it. All right, so here's your card. I don't know what this card is. It looks like 8 of Swords. Okay. And Charlotte, there's something holding you back right now. I know you said you wrote the test, waiting for results. There's something holding you back. It almost feels connected to a person close to you. This is either a partner or a family member of some type, or family in general, friends, people you're close to. And I feel like a strong connection with, you're being bound, you're being held back for some reason. That's in regards to them. And don't let outsiders help you decide when to do this, because you're asking when will you go to the police academy? Well, as long as this card to me is more of a warning and not it's more of a warning and not like this is what it's going to be. I'm feeling more of a warning here. So don't let others influence you on when you go to the police academy, because you need to do it when the time is right for you. Don't let these people hold you back. Don't let the others do this to you. Charlotte, you kind of have a way of wow. I love look at this. Okay. So I'm going to show this in just a second. But what I was going to say is, Charlotte, you have a way of following and not leading as much as you should be. And I definitely think you're capable of leadership. So definitely that is going to be my message to you. When will you go to the police academy? You'll go to the police academy when you want to go, unless you keep letting these people hold you back. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know if it does. Look, guys, we got another spammer. I love this. Spammers. Hi, spammers. Now I have to block you. This, again, the only time I ever get spam is when I'm doing tarot readings. That makes sense. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's really going to be my message for you right now, Charlotte. I would definitely stay focused on yourself, what you want and where you want to go. Don't let others hold you back, because they're going to prolong it. It's going to get prolonged unless you step forward and do it when you want to. That's the strongest thing I feel right now. All right, I'm going to scroll up and see where at Charlotte, Manor. Natalie, you're actually next. And Natalie, you're a very magical person. And I know this because I know you personally. I'm going to get a quick drink because I'm doing a lot of talking. Natalie, do you want a general reading, or do you want something specific? Your horse spirit is really showing right now too. At the same time, it's really interesting. I'm gonna pull you from the Witch's Tarot. Let's see. The general reading. Okay. I should be drinking water. I know I should. I actually, yesterday, I decided I was going to start intermittent fasting. You guys don't know what that is. I'm pulling several cards for you too, Natalie, while I'm talking. Because I just have several things I need to say. I started intermittent fasting yesterday, right? And I decided I've been trying to talk my sister into walking because I want to lose some weight. And it's been hard. I've been eating from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. only. It works except for breakfast because I don't eat breakfast on the weekend, so it works fine. But when I go to work, I just feel like eating. All right, Natalie, I have 3 cards for you guys. The only reason I'm pulling 3 cards for her is because I have several things that I need to say. So we have those. And the reason I do is because Natalie thinks things are changing. They're changing for you for some reason. So we have the 3 of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands. Hey, Austin, welcome. And then we have the 9 of Wands, okay? All right. And the reason I pulled these cards, and again, I did look at the cards. I didn't do it blindly. I pulled these cards. Natalie, I want you to focus on the heart from this card. I want you to focus on the gathering of people from this card. Okay? And I want you to focus on the strong, independent woman on this card. Okay? So here's the thing. Natalie, I know a little bit about you. I don't know a lot. You've been on the show once and then we've interacted here and there on Facebook. I don't think you're in a relationship, but I feel like there's love coming your way. And I think that's why I'm drawn to this. I feel like there's love coming your way. And when this love happens, there's going to be more of this gathering going on. You're going to see more family, more friends. You're going to be more interactive. The spirit is nudging me. I know you associate strongly with horses. I know that. And what I'm envisioning is like the nudge of the nose from the horse. It's like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. You can go do that. Like it's giving you the okay to move on to something new. A lot of people are going to be going through chapters here soon because the world in general is going through a big change. So a lot of you guys are going to have a lot of changes coming. But I want you to remember this girl right here. This girl is this person is a strong, independent person, right? And the strong, independent person is really representative of you. This is really who you are. Like this person represents you almost to a T. You know, you're standing out front, you're a leader, you are, you know, but this is coming your way. This is what's coming with it. And this represents the person you're going to be in the outcome. So let me know if that resonates with you. It might not because it's actually a future reading, which I don't usually do. But if I start to get if I start feeling future predictions, stuff like that, I have to share. So that's what you have to look forward to, Natalie. I hope that helps you. And even, like I said, I don't know if you have a partner, but even if you did have a partner, I mean, it would still mean the same thing. It's it's just going to be different. Things are going to be different. So, all right, let's see who was next. That's lovely. Yep, absolutely. All right, let's scroll up here. I greatly appreciate all you jumping in here. Let's see. Manor, are you still here with me? What are Aries' current feelings? You're talking about your zodiac sign? I'm assuming. If you're telling me like Aries, sun, rising stuff, I don't know anything about that crap. Okay. One day I'm going to study that stuff though, because I do find it kind of interesting being parts of different types of zodiac signs. I actually pay attention to a person's zodiac because I kind of feel like I see similarities between like Leos and Aries and Aquarius I'm a little biased. I think Aquarius is the best, but that's because I'm one. That makes me biased. So, and there's some other ones. Like all my best friends are almost always been Cancer. It's really weird. They're always Cancer. People I get along with are always Cancer. So I'm assuming you're talking about your zodiac sign, Aries. What are Aries' current feelings, thoughts towards me? Or are you talking about a person named Aries? So let me know, Manor, exactly what you're stating there while I wait. Yeah, absolutely, Austin. I'd love to give you a reading. I see a lot of people from YouTube on here. Welcome, YouTube. Yes, you said it right. Okay, let's see. All right. So wait on Manor. Lizzie's, is it Liz? Liz Izzy? I can't say it. Or can I just call you Liz? All right. Yes, message me for your reading right now, my beloved. Are you asking me for a message or are you trying to give people a message? May God grant you success. It saddens me that I see people making a living through astrology and reading cards. May God bless you with abundant bounty and enrich you. I don't know if that's sarcasm or if you're serious. Like, I'm not making any money off this, so I don't know if you're serious or what. I'm going to start doing tarot readings more often just so I can see all the spam and all like the randomness of it. Hey, Kimmy, let's see. Who's here? People with Cancer zodiac signs, I feel, are easy to get along with. Yeah. It must be an Aquarius thing then. Let's see. I'm working my way down the list, y'all. Okay, we got Kimberly. Oh, Brad, you're next. Brad, are you still here? Brad, you're going to get pulled from the classic tarot deck. Are you still here? Let me know. What do you want? A general reading? I bet it's something with cups. Last week when I read for Brad on the show, okay, you're here. Last week when I read for Brad on the show, we kept pulling something with cups, like anything with cups. And then I said it was because he had a drinking problem. Which is not true. Brad does not have a drinking problem. But, yeah. So, I just like to joke. All right, Brad. I don't think 13th Dimension is on tonight. I'm not 100% sure. I think Jeremy's on a different show. So, if we run a little over, I think that's okay. Wow, Brad, you're really hard to read tonight. You need to open up again. Really struggling to fill a card for you. Give me a second. You're somewhere on the top deck here. You're like right in here. Okay. This is interesting. This is the card I felt for you, Bradley. All right, Bradley, you ready for this? I pulled the three hearts, or three of swords, sorry, for you. Hey, Debbie, welcome. So this is why I don't read tarots. I got this exact same card for Natalie, but in the Witch's deck, it's the exact same card. I'm pretty sure. Natalie's meant something completely different than this does. This is why I don't read tarot. Bradley, dude, you are about to get your heart stomped on. This is where this is going. I sense this heavily. This is where this is going. Here's what you've got to really get yourself prepared for this, because this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt real bad. And guys, if you never got a reading from me, I don't sugarcoat stuff. So I'm going to tell you how it is. You're about to hurt pretty bad here. And I'm hearing it's inevitable. It's inevitable. So this is unavoidable in my opinion. And it's going to come from somewhere you're not expecting. This pain is going to come from somewhere you're not expecting. So it's got to be feelings that you're not in touch with, that you don't quite understand. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe that hurts that much. I didn't think that would hurt that much. So be prepared for this. I know this is not what you want to hear. At least it's not cups and you have a drinking problem or anything like that. So that's a good thing. But this is going to hurt pretty bad, and it's going to come out of left field. So here's what I want you to do. I just want you to prepare yourself for this. It's not tragedy or anything like that. I just feel like somebody's going to hurt your feelings from feelings that you didn't even know you had. Okay. It may lead to cups. No, Brad, that is not how you deal with your problems. Drinking is not how you deal with your problems. Okay. If you're my friend, the first thing I'm going to say is get therapy or something. But, that's just how I am. I believe highly in psychology. Obviously, I wouldn't have went to school for it if I didn't. So, Brad, be prepared for this. Sorry I had bad news tonight, dude. Sorry about that, buddy. And Brad is my friend, my personal friend. He was on the show here because he's helped me paint last week. And I hate to give him that news. But if you want a reading, I'm going to be 100% with you. So let's see who is next. By the way, Kimberly, I'm going to get in touch with you again, maybe after the show. I'm curious to why you asked me about Warren. Let's see who's next. Brad, may I have a reading, please? Chris Adam Drake, are you still here? And a reading for your friend? Like, are there two of you there? Or is it just you? Or are you asking specifically for a reading in regards to your friend? Let me know, Chris, if you're still here. If you're not still here, I will move on. And the next one will be... Guys, I'm so glad I'm able to do this for you tonight. I was sick like Sunday and Monday. And then I was not feeling great all week. And then last night, I had a massive headache just hit me. And it was hurting me all day today. But right now, I'm feeling pretty good. So. Oh, that's good to know, Kimberly, from our reading earlier. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. So, Chris Adam Drake, are you still here? I don't see you say anything. So, we're going to move forward. Kimberly, Charlotte, let's see. Got some spam. What? The Goo in Ant-Man 3 is an old Native American ceremony. What? I see. This is YouTube right here. Austin, can I have NB? Can I have a reading regarding my future with MS? So MS, the disease, I'm assuming, or is MS somebody you're with? By the way, guys, I actually wore a crystal tonight. I never wear this crystal because I usually don't wear my big crystals like just every day. But this one's, I was really feeling this one tonight. I feel really good and pure right now. So, NB, are you still here? Hey, D, I hear all about you all the time. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I tell everybody to get therapy. I tell everybody to get therapy. It's no joke, guys. I fully believe in therapy. It's really important. I don't think NB is here. NB, you here? Okay, we're moving on. Tara, why did Aziz recently reach out to me? Aziz is an ex. Tara, you still here? You guys don't have patience. You're not waiting for me to get to you. I'm sorry. I can't like rapid fire. I can kind of rapid fire the readings, but I can't like rapid fire the readings. So, Tara, you here? And then we're talking about an ex here? Or are we talking about an ex-friend? And I don't think I said that right. Aziz. I don't know. Terry here. If not, Austin, you're going to be next. And I'm so excited to read for you. Thank you. Austin, are you still here? Austin is somebody I know personally in person too. And I really like his energy. So I'm just wondering, Austin, are you still with me? Let's see. Whoop, whoop. He's here. All right, Austin, you are. Oh, you sent me a message, Kimberly? All right, great. Thank you. Okay. Austin, I'm going to read for you, and you're going to get the Witch's Tarot because it's a little more magical, and you're a very magical person. But it's not quite you. This one's not quite you, but the classic is not you at all. So we're going to go with the Witch's Tarot. I feel like I need, like, for you, I need, like, I don't know, like a tarot card set that's, like, magic, like, not, like, rabbit out of the hat magic, but, like, medium psychic ability magic, like that. Witchcraft and psychic ability, I guess, let's say it's, like, similar, but no. I don't think it is. Let's see. Yeah, Austin's pretty magical. I really like his energy from the times I've been around him. So I'm going to read for you. So are we doing something in general? You want to know anything in specific, Austin? Austin, have you ever been like a wizard or something? Because I could just totally see you being like a master magician or something. I don't know why. Just like not magic, but like wizardry or something. And elementals, like, do you connect well with elementals? Because I could really see you connecting with elementals for sure. Nature, natural places. I kind of already had a card for you. Actually, already pulled here. You dabble a lot. See? No wonder I'm feeling that. You'd be really good at cleansings too, Austin. Because you have a pretty good heart, and it has nothing to do with, well, I mean, depending on who you ask, but cleansing, if you ask me, it has to do with the person that's dealing with it. Yes, elementals a lot. Yeah, see? I'm feeling you right now, Austin. I'm feeling you. All right, so I have just one card for you. And I actually pulled it straight out of the deck from just looking at the cards. And I pulled it for a reason. So the card I pulled for you is the Page of Swords. Actually have a cleansing investigation scheduled this weekend. Awesome. That's fantastic, Austin. I have an investigation this weekend, but not a cleansing. So cleansings is something I've actually not done at an actual I've done it in my own house, but not at an actual client's house. The reason I haven't is because I want to make sure I do it right. I'm not one of those people who's going to just sage and salt your house. I just don't feel like that's the only answer. So cleansing something I'd love to work on. Reading a house I can definitely do. Telling you what ghosts are in your house I can definitely do. Telling you about your hauntings I can definitely do. Connecting with the other side I can definitely do. Cleansing, give me time. I'm studying, guys. I'm studying. So here you go, Austin. Here's your Page of Swords. Okay, here's the reason I pulled this card for you. Specifically, I saw it and I was like, that's awesome. Here's why. Because you're just now getting control of your own life. You're just now getting to where you need to be, and you need to keep control of that life. You're still at the infancy of it. You're still getting started with becoming the person you need to be in the spirit world. I'm going to say that in the spirit world. We're not just talking about every day, because here's the thing. When you start focusing on the spiritual side of yourself, you start becoming the person you need to be in the real world too. I went through this years ago, and I think it's awesome for everybody to connect spiritually in some way, shape, or form, whatever you feel. But this is where you're at. You're in the infancy of this. You need to keep a hold of that sword, okay, because you're actually going in the right direction. So I want you to remember that. If you were further down the journey, this would not be the page. This would be maybe the King of Swords or something like that. But you're still in the infancy of that. So definitely keep doing what you're doing and move forward, because you're a very powerful person when it comes to your abilities. And some people are just natural mediums is what I call them, and natural like they just have a natural gift to things. And it's usually people that wait to actually focus on that later in life, because they don't realize it. It's not like something we realize right away. It just one day you just like, wow, I want to focus on this. So you're in the infancy of that. So I want you to keep on your journey, because you're going to do great things, and you're gonna really help people out. You do really good at protecting yourself. You're on a good path. I'm just listening to see if they're telling me anything else. And be sure to keep sending those good vibes out, because you have when you walk in the room, you kind of bring people up. So definitely make that a focus of yours too. If you do have friends and family that are down, you're really good at that. At just bringing that spirit up just by your presence. It's an energy thing that you're emitting off. So we're going to go with that. Let me know if that resonates with you, Austin. All right, who's next? Card, please. Card, please, but you want your chance full of vintage wine. Awesome. That was spot on. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Austin. Hey, Austin. I don't know if you're still where you're at, but if you're still where you're at, ask Danielle about her experience with my reading to her. Just ask her. I don't know if she's told anybody I read for her, but you should. All right. It was very interesting to experience. So let's see. Jumping down here. Andre, are you still here? You said, may I ask you a question? Let me see. I would like to know if the project I presented to the company. Oh, what is this? Company work will be accepted. And if it's, oh, okay. I thought you were asking me, like, you sent me a project? I'm sorry. Andre, if you're still here, let me know so I can do this reading for you. We're going to keep moving because time's ticking. No, I don't. Austin. David Hope, are you still here? You still here, David? Let me see. I think you just recently messaged. May I have one card, please? David, you ready? Oh my gosh, Austin, really? Oh, I knew that was coming. I knew you would. I knew you would. Okay, David, we're going to move on to you. All right. How you doing, David, tonight? I feel like you're the type of guy I could just walk up to and be like, hey, how you doing? How you been? You been good? That's awesome, David. See, that's kind of the conversation I feel like I can have with you. It's really weird. It's weird when I just start clicking like that. So, would you say you're outgoing, David? Because I don't know. I just feel like I can chat with you. Wonderful. Yes, you are. Okay, fantastic. All right, David, do you have a general question for me, or do you want to know something specific about life right now? Very awesome. Awesome. I'm glad we are connecting like that. I love that. I love that when I start talking to somebody and there's an instant connection. Those are my people. Just general. All right. You've got a mix of things going on. Hold on. You've got a mix of things going on. Hold on. Things are spinning right now. Things are spinning. David. Wow, you got some love popping up. We're looking at romance side, and then we're looking at friendship side. Yours is going to be relationship reading. I can feel it already. Man, YouTube people. All right, this is you. David, you feel like a king? Because I'm feeling a king card for you. All right, we're going to do King of Pentacles. And this is really interesting. So I'm associating you with one of the kings here, and the King of Pentacles. And as for what the King of Pentacles means, the card per the book, I don't know. But here, you're associated with this king right here. Now this king, he's not like too over the moon. Like he's not too, he's more down to earth. He's like a down to earth type of king. He's like the good neighbor next door type of king, right? I'm associating with you. You try. But he's kind of lonely. He's kind of a lonely king. He's a giving king. He's a caring king, but he's kind of lonely. And there's a huge void I'm feeling. A huge void. Like things aren't as exciting as they used to be. And this pentacle right here kind of reminds me of like a special coin, a lucky coin. Kind of a coin or an item that reminds you of like your past and who you were. Like kind of like, I don't know how old you are, but I'm thinking like when you were 20 something, like something that just like, I'm like looking at this coin and I'm like, this is a time in my life when I was young and carefree, much more carefree. Relationship wise, there's a lot of like different relationships going on around you, like people of interest, people that you're interested in, people that are interested in you. And it's like nothing is 100% connecting. Like timing's always wrong. It's like it's not working out. And so like you keep finding yourself in the middle of this void. You're missing the mark every time. And this is where you're at. This is a present. This is the present. I want to give advice to how to get out of it. I'm trying to reach out further to like spirit to see if they can give me more information on how can we fix this? How can we get past this? And a lot of it has to do with your current, hold on guys, this person's spamming. I ain't all about that. It has to do with your current mindset. Not your habits, not your history. It's your current mindset that's keeping you from hitting that mark at the right time. So I want you to do something for me, because this is your present right now. This is a present reading. I want you to let go of control. And I want you to let your control go. And when you do this, Liz, I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be hard, David. I know it's going to be hard. I can feel it. Let what you deserve come to you. Let the universe speak to you. Because you're not going to make the right decision. The universe is going to have to help guide you. I want you to really start focusing spiritually on where you can go and what you can do. So focus. Look for those little signs in life, okay? When you're driving down the road, when you get a random thought in your head, like, why is that thought there? Really pay close attention to that. That's really going to be important. So that's going to be my advice to you on that, David. I hope that resonates with you. Just let me know, okay? All right. Always. Yeah. Keep paying attention then. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. I'm going to have to grab a couple more of you, and then we're going to get off here. So, let's see. Austin. Who was next? We just did David. All right. We have Debbie. Okay, I'm going to write these down so I don't forget anybody, okay? This is last call, guys. Last call. I don't know bar terminology. I don't drink. I said last call. I was going to say something like the tap ran out or something. Does that make sense? Somebody who goes to a bar, let me know. Debbie. You're going to be next. Okay, I'm going to do Debbie. Joanne, if you're still here. And then who is next? I know there's only a couple of you. Whoop, what happened to my comments? It just went crazy. Okay. You are. Thank you. Oh, thanks, David. I appreciate that. Okay. And Deidre, I see you, girl. We got to get you. I'd love to read for you, Dee. I think that's everybody that's left. The show was supposed to end at 8, but it's okay. Jeremy could just fire me from being on the network. I don't care. He would never. And he's reached out to me. Tenacious Investigation Station. Girl, do you investigate? I will read for you too. Adele, you're the last one. You just got in here right on time. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. All right, so I have Debbie, Joanne, Tenacious, Dee, and Adele. All right, that's what we got. That's what we're going to do, and that's it. Okay, Debbie, where you at? Are you still here? Let me know if you're still here, Debbie. Debbie. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. All right, fantastic. Are we doing a general read? I mean, you're welcome to donate to me if you want. I don't charge for my readings on here. If you do ever want to donate to me, I do have my Cash App in the description. You're more than welcome to. You're saying yes, please, to general reading, Debbie? Joanne, are you talking about Jeremy? on another show tonight, actually. Okay, yes, General. Actually, what show is he on? Y'all know Jeremy York, right? He's the founder of Things Network. You guys know him? Oh, yeah. I don't know whose show he's on. What the Frick Live? That's the show he's on tonight. So, alrighty. Debbie, you're up. General reading. Here we go. We're going for the classic for you. Although you're kind of magical, so maybe I need to go for the Witch's Tarot. When I say magical, guys, I mean like I feel like I could spiritually connect with you quickly as opposed to just connecting with you. Debbie. Oh, I like this card for you. I'm pulling this one. Debbie. Excuse me, I just burped. All right, I am not a lady. Okay. Debbie, I pulled the Ace of Pentacles for you. And the reason I did is because you're like a shining star. Okay. This is who you are. You are like a shining star. All right. And this card really represents you. And I want to say this, like, hold on, I'm getting the message. I'm getting a message from a deceased loved one, actually. Hello, deceased loved ones. I didn't know we were going to talk to dead people tonight. They're saying to me, okay, Debbie, I'm sorry. I'm listening to them right now. They're saying to me, like, you have no idea how gifted that woman is. And that she got it from me. So I don't know. This is a female. So we've got a visitor tonight, guys. Debbie's got a visitor here tonight with us. This wants to talk about being gifted. Shining star represents who you are. And there's several reasons why that is. You almost always deserve that gold star, that gold sticker. You know what I mean? Like, oh, your grandmother, is that who we have here with us? Well, it's a female, and she's here, and she's like, she really, yeah, okay, I know. She talks to you. That's what she's telling me. She's like, I talked to her. So she's, okay, this is weird because she's showing me a cauldron. And like actually mixing stuff up. So do you have witches in your family? I'm just curious. Like, she's actually conjuring stuff up. So that's interesting. Her face, the way she looks actually reminds me of, I don't know if this is you in the picture, in the blue, possibly. I think that's light blue. But she looks similar to the lady in the light blue. That's who she's representing herself as. Hey, Jeremy, am I running over? I'm sorry. My bad. We're going to set down your shining star, your gold sticker, for a minute because I want to hear what she has to say. Oh, okay. I heard the name Tracy. I don't know if that resonates with you. Oh, 13th Dimension's at hiatus. Okay. Yeah, his ears were burning, Joanne. Yeah, for sure. Do you have a message for her? Or are you just hanging out? I feel like she's just hanging out here. Does she just hang out with you all the time, Debbie? I feel like she's just hanging out here. I'm like, do you got something to say? She's like, I talk to her all the time. Yeah, Jeremy, the kids are home. So yeah, you just no, it's a ghost. It's a ghost, Jeremy. She's always with you? Yeah. She says that she always talks to you and stuff. She showed me a gold necklace with a round end that was important to her. I think you need to look into this. It's your grandmother's past when it comes to witchcraft, because she showed me a lot of different, like the pentagram, like, you know, what we have here and stuff. Like, she showed me a lot of symbols of that, and it being part of the heritage. So I definitely think that's something you might want to research and look into. And she's saying natural witches, so natural entities, natural, like it's a natural ability. And she says, "Oh, I'll just show her." So I'm gonna ask that she does that because she's just like, I'll just show her. Okay. That's all I got for you, Debbie. I know that was like the weirdest reading because we were supposed to read the cards and then like she just stepped in here. So that's interesting. So after Debbie, I had Joanne. Joanne, you here? I think you are because you just commented. Joanne, we doing a general reading or what kind of reading? Your sister is mad. I didn't read the magic. I used the general tarots for you, or the classic tarots, didn't I, for you, Scarlett? I'm sorry, I'm fired. I practiced some, but I didn't know she did. Okay. Joanne. I'm getting tired, guys. You guys, if you ever have a reading and the medium can constantly just go and go and go, I don't think they're real. But man, if you have a reading from a psychic medium or something, they're just exhausted. I believe in those mediums. I get readings sometimes too, just for fun, you know. Apparently, Teresa Hall is reading for you tonight. Go for it, Debbie. I don't care. All right, so we're going to do a general reading for Joanne. Joanne. It makes me think of that song, It's Not Even Your Name. It's the other. What's that Dolly Parton song? Jolene. That's what it is. Why am I thinking of that song? Does that song resonate with you, Jolene? But Joanne? I'm like singing that song in my head. Let me know if that resonates with you. Colleen? I mean, that's not really a great song to be resonating with, but I don't know why it's making me think of you. All right. I'm not going to pull from the classic for you, Joanne. I'm not feeling it for you. I'm going to pull from the a nemesis. Yeah, it's like Jolene's the nemesis. Yeah. You're going to get pulled from this stack. Joanne. Everybody wants general readings tonight. It's very interesting. Like, nobody wants anything specific. You guys are all starting your new chapters, aren't you? I told you the world is starting a new chapter. I do kind of do predictions of like the everyday, the world stuff. I do readings for like, I do readings that people don't ask for. Like, I do true crime readings all the time just for fun, just for myself, just to stay fresh on what I do. All right. I found your card, Joanne. I'm going to show you this, Joanne. It's 3 of Cups. All right. There's something with the number 3 with you, and there's something with 3 females in your life that I want to point out. Valentine's. Spiritual. I would love to hear from my DA deceased. Is that this supposed to be dad or something? I'd love to read for you. I'd love to read you for you a deceased person. We can connect with spirit. Hey, Brad Webb, what the heck is up with you? Where you been? All right, I'm gonna jump back to Joanne, guys, because I gotta stay focused here. Right, we're gonna be here all night. I could probably be here all night, but I got a ghost hunt tomorrow. All right, so Joanne, back to you. I just gotta get focused here. My mind is everywhere right now. Making gear been busy. I've seen Brad. I've seen you real busy. You probably post more gear than I've seen anybody else lately. All right, Joanne, I want to talk about the 3 spirit females that surround you right now. All right, and the reason I want to talk about it is these are guides. You have 3 spirit guides that surround you, and they are young women like this. And they're like different personalities. It's very interesting. So we have the more playful one. We have the more playful one. We have the more serious one. And then we kind of have a median to the 2. So there's three spirits here that are your guides. Younger women. So these are probably in their 20s. So, but these aren't your daughters. This isn't your daughter, Joanne. These are women who have been assigned to you, if that makes sense. They've been assigned to you. I know that sounds weird. The reason you have 3 guides as opposed to just 1 or 2, is because there's not a balance. Like you don't have the natural balance, okay? So you don't have a natural ability to balance when it comes to emotion and when it comes to motion and logic and all that going on. So what that means is your spirit guides are kind of helping you regulate those. You have a logical side, you have a more concrete side, you have a more emotional side, you have all these different sides to you, and they're coming together as a whole to help you stay regulated, help you stay stable. Yeah, true. Yeah. You have to have that. You have to have that. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I think a lot of your emotion comes from your ability to connect with people emotionally. A lot of trauma. I'm feeling a lot of trauma has gone on, and I feel like having the 3 is more stable than having just 1 or 2. It's more stable for you. It's more fitting for you, and sorry, I'm hearing talking, not just in my house, but you probably could hear my kid in the other room. But these almost feel ancestral. These almost feel like they're relatives to you, centuries before you. So you would not know them. They were assigned. This was their job. They're kind of your balance, okay? And when you're not paying attention to the universe, when you're not paying attention to just the signs that are being shown to you, you you become unbalanced. You know, things start to shift. And they're there to kind of help you get it back together. I'm listening to see if they have more messages to me. Listen, yeah. As what does she call herself? The Listen Queen now? Queen Listen? Chrissy? Yeah. Listen. I cannot say it. Nobody can say it like her, you know? She's the only one who can say it like her. You need to really start paying more attention to that because you're going to keep going off balance, and you really need to start listening to these three. They're your balance. This is what you need to be paying attention to. So keep that in mind, okay? Hope that makes sense. We only had, okay, so I had Debbie and I had Joanne, and then I had Tenacious, but that was from YouTube, and I don't know if it's really person. Tenacious, are you still here? Tenacious Investigation Station. I love that name. It's fun. If not, next. Thanks. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. D, are you still here, D? And if you are still here, hey, Mort. Welcome. Oh, Tenacious is still here. Fantastic. Let's read for you. Tenacious, do you have a gem? Well, I think you said what you wanted. Hold on, let me scroll up. All right. Oh, you said a couple things. Hold on. Virgo and I, Aquarius. I'm glad you're an Aquarius. Split. You know what? I dated a Virgo. That's an interesting connection. Aquarius split and dated an Aquarius, who I believe was my twin. Virgo split us and twin dates Gemini or ex-wife Cancer. Or man, this is a lot going on. I went home. He is heartbroken because they broke up. Okay, you're gonna have to simple that for me, or you're gonna have to dumb it down for me. And he reached out to me, breadcrumbs, and I'm still in love, but living back home with kids. He was upset. I didn't leave home and started dating. What's going on here? How do I play? Okay, I will. Oh, thanks. Let's see. Where else are you? Thanks. I don't know why I'm in a singing mood tonight, guys. This is weird. It's up there, and it's a long one. Messy disaster. You know what? Let me read it one more time, okay? Let me clear my mind and read it one more time. Messy. We like messy, right? Okay. So Virgo and you split and dated an Aquarius who you believed was your twin. So you dated an Aquarius. Got that. Virgo split us and twin dates Gemini. So you and Virgo were together. And then you split, and then the Virgo swooped in and split you up, and the twin decides to date a Gemini. I'm so confused. Can you clarify exactly what you're asking me? I'm sorry. I'm reading through your comments. We have a lot of Love the Dreamcatchers. Yeah. This is my one I got from Pride because I went to Pride over the summer. I am an LGBTQ person. That one was a gift, and then I got a one over there that's brown. I think I count like 10 of them. Maybe you can tell what happened. Okay, Tenacious, I'm going to have you clarify that because I am so confused what you're asking. D, are you still here? I feel kind of rude because I'm like, I don't understand, but I honestly don't understand. I'm almost out of gas, too. I only have one more person I'm reading for, too, after D or Tenacious, and that's going to be Adele, if you're still here. And I'm not reading for anybody else, guys. I'm running out of gas, and you're not going to get a quality reading from me now, so if I run out of gas, I run out of gas. Plus for a half hour of the show, so. But I want to get everybody in that I can, because I don't do tarot reads very often. Oh, my earrings are dream catchers, too. I forgot about that. I have, this one, and then I have a blue one. All right. You're here, D? Okay. D, my question for you is, do you have a general question? Or do you want a general read? Or do you want something specific? I'm just waiting. I'm trying to catch my energy back. I need just a little more energy. A general read. All right. All right, D. I am going to pull from the Witch's card for you, or the Witch's deck. Witch's deck for you. I'm already feeling something with your job. And now I know, okay, a little bit background, D. I do know a little bit about you, personally, from my sister. But I know. So I'm already vibing on that career job situation. Nope, your card's not in there. And there's something with love. Just stay away from your coworkers is my is my advice when it comes to love. Teresa, thank you so much for reading for Adele. I appreciate that. They're reading over here in the chats. All right. Ooh, I'm pushing buttons on my keyboard. Let's not do that. Okay. I'm going to pull. All right, D, I got your card. All right. Okay, the battle's almost over. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. So this is, let's see, the Five of Swords. The battle's almost over. All right, so there's certain situations. I'm sorry for you guys. I gotta put these chats away. I need to have a moderator over here that's controlling these conversations going on the sidelines. But Dee, I want to focus on you for a second. I want to tell you the battle is almost over. The battle is almost over. And this is actually pertaining to family-related issues. That battle is almost over. So as you see here, this right here is going to be a representation of who you are in the situation. Very worn down, very beat, very exhausted, but you still won, okay? Well, you won the war, really, is what you're going to win. You're going to win the war, not just the battle. But this person back here is like one of the family members that knows they're wrong, knew they were wrong, and have been wrong for a long time. Have been wrong for a long time. And this is their regret. This is their regret. This is how they're feeling right now. Okay, once this war is over, this is how they're going to feel. You're going to be distant from them for a while. Okay? But they're going to come around eventually. They're going to figure out that you were right. But this war, this battle that's going on between you and family members that I'm feeling is almost over. If that makes sense. This person doesn't even need to be there because really this battle is only between you and this person way back here. So it's a specific person in your life that you've had issues with for a long time. And I'm gonna say this because I do feel like this might be your daughter, and I do know from talking to my sister about you and your daughter's relationship, so I will be transparent about that. But I really do feel like that situation is almost over, and you will be victorious. You're gonna look a little raggedy. You're gonna be exhausted. You're gonna be tired, but you're gonna still prevail with that battle. This person's not gonna get it for right away. You're going to become distant, and that's what's going to happen. I do believe that's the situation that's going to happen. I'm just listening to see if there's more message there for you. When this happens, I don't know if she has kids or anything like that, but try to still stay connected to everybody else, but give her space. She's going to need her space. She is going to need that space, or she's going to revert back to where she was. So definitely give her space when this all hits the fan. Okay? Be patient. It's going to all work out. It's going to all work out in the end. I strongly feel that. Keep doing what you're doing and how you're handling the situation, because I think you're doing the right thing. I think you're doing the right thing. Let me know if that resonates with you, D. Teresa, thank you. I appreciate the blessings. I forgive you. You know, this thing, if you want to, if there's other psychic mediums with strong abilities out there that is capable and able to read for people, you should do it. I don't take it personally, so no worries there. Oh, Adele, apparently you need to message Mercedes for a accurate reading. Sorry, I don't like to just bash on other readers. Like, just let people read for people and just let them do their thing, you know? All right. Maybe that's clear. Well, thank you. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate that. Let me find you here again. Tenacious, I want to read for you. Tenacious, do you have a first name that's your first name that you're willing to share on here? If not, that's okay. I can read it based off that. I like to read people based off first name. But if not, that's fine. Oh, Bradley, you better inbox Mercedes for an accurate reading. I'm sorry, guys. I should not joke. I should be offended, but I'm not. Okay, or maybe, okay, let's jump back because I'm getting so distracted. So my love that I added, dated Aquarius, dated another person, and they broke up. I went to my ex Virgo. We talked. He was happy. I'm just okay. I wonder if there's a chance with this Aquarius again, or is it over? Okay, so you dated an Aquarius. Okay, you dated an Aquarius. And that person broke up. So they're broken up right now. You went back to your ex. And you want to know if you should go back to this Aquarius? Is that what you're asking me? What's your sign? Are you an Aquarius also? Tara. Okay. Thank you, Tara. Or maybe this is a better question. Will my relationship with Aquarius? Oh, you are Aquarius. You knew I was going to ask that. Ever revive to be a good relationship? Can he be faithful or should I stay with Virgo? Okay. You want me to do, I can do, like, I'll do a reading for you the way I normally do, but I'm going to tell you straight from my experience when it comes to zodiac signs. So I'm not an astrologer or whatever they're called. I don't read zodiac signs. This is my personal experience. I would go with the Virgo. I'm an Aquarius too. I think we're great signs, but we're really hard to date. And Virgos, in my opinion, seem to be more sensitive, more grounded. While our heads are kind of up in the clouds, and we're dreamers, and we're intuitive, and we're inventive, and we're just like, and when you get two of us together in a relationship, that's my opinion based off of my experience is go for the Virgo. I've dated Virgos. They're sweet, kind people, and they were great relationships. But we're going to pull a card for you too. Yes, I read your last question. Okay. All right, we're going to pull you a card too. All right, we're going to talk about, do we want to go with the Aquarius or the Virgo? And I'm going to have a non-biased opinion here. You're a Leo. I've not really dated Leos. Yep, I am not surprised by that. Off the charts with Aquarius. I am not surprised at that at all. I guess it's, do you want to be in the clouds or do you want to be the only one in the clouds while the other keeps you grounded? You know, it's kind of what you think. All right. So I'm going to pull a card for you still, Tara. All right. You're right here on top. Okay. This is the Page of Cups. And the first thing I thought about when I pulled this card is the way that the Page of Cups is dressed. I feel like he's clowning. I know he's not a clown, but I feel like he's clowning, okay? So there's some deception going on here that I feel. This deception is more towards the Aquarius side. This isn't coming from Virgo. It's coming from the Aquarius. I don't remember where he was. He's the one you're thinking about going back with, right? Yeah, there's a lot of deception. So he's clowning. She is clowning. So basically, like, they're being deceiving. They're not being 100% with you. Their feelings, their connection to you, meaning like how they feel towards you, not the connection as a whole. How they feel towards you is weaker than how the Virgo feels towards you. The Virgo feels much more strongly about you in the relationship. Yes, Adele, you are next, and you are the last one I'm reading for. So if anybody else wants a reading, I'm sorry. I'm getting tired, and I will not provide good readings for you if I continue. So Adele, you are last. You are next, and you are last. I mean, you want me to be honest? Like, no, don't go for the Aquarius. That's like my honest opinion because there's so much deception going on. There's just dishonesty, and there's like the person has their own life, and like it's just there's no room for you like there is in the Virgo's life. The Virgo's more than happy to make room for you. And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's what I'm feeling. He's a bit of the player. Damn Aquarius. We're not all that way, though, for sure. We're not all that way. he's just not willing to make that space. It depends on what you want. Are you just want to have fun and hang out and all that fun stuff? Yeah, go for if you want to have fun. If you want to just be hanging out, if you just want to be doing whatever, go for the Aquarius. He'd be awesome as just a friend even. But if you want a real thing, a real stable, real relationship, go for a Virgo. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Well, he's got a Gemini, so the Aquarius has a Gemini in his life. I have my opinion on Geminis because my ex is a Gemini. I'm the wrong person to ask about Gemini. I love you all. I love all the signs, but I just, when you have experience with certain signs, that it kind of turns you off to it. But yeah, that's my advice for you. I would really consider. Okay, so Gemini and Aquarius just broke up. Yeah, it depends on what you want, Tara. If you want that realness, you got to go with that Virgo. I don't think that if you're talking about the Aquarius being confused, I don't think he's confused at all. I think he'll say that. I think he'll say, I'm just confused. I don't know what I want. I just don't think he wants what everybody else wants. I just think he wants whatever he wants when he wants it. God, I know that sounds mean, but that's just what I feel, and I have to tell you how I feel. If I don't read for you guys and tell you how I feel directly, whether it hurts or not, I just feel like I'm not doing my job. I'm not taking what I've been given. And yeah, so I'm just not. So that's my reading for you. No Aquarians tell what that's real. I'm an Aquarius, Adele. You're not her. Okay, good. I'm glad, Tara. I'm glad. For real story though, Adele. I am an Aquarius. We are kind of cocky. We're kind of a cocky, group of people. But I'm not. I'm not that kind of. I don't know. So, all right. You're welcome. You're welcome, Tara. Adele, do you want me to read for you, even though you already got a reading? You still want me to read for you? Oh, Jill, you are too. I think Aquariuses are very stubborn. I think we're very stubborn. Absolutely. Oh, my sister, my twin, she's Aquarius. And you're very stubborn too, Missy. Okay, I'm so sorry. Are we doing a general reading or are we doing something specific? I don't remember what you typed. It's been like forever. I'm reading this, sorry. If I'm staring off in space, I'm sorry. It's a big difference. The viewers here watching reflects what kind of professional person you are. Sending you lots of blessings. Thank you, Teresa. I try to be like a decent. Oh yeah, you want me to read for your dad? Okay. Yeah, Jill. That's right. Okay, Adele, I have a question for you. Okay, is your dad the person that's on the picture with you? Because if I'm talking to a deceased person, I do better if I have a photo. Like, I can connect a lot better, unless they're just, like, on it. But I just want to ask, is that your dad that's in the picture with you? Because I can see your picture. So we're gonna read that picture. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually not. Is it okay if I don't pull a card and I just read for the deceased for you? He doesn't feel like he's been gone very long. Feels pretty recent. Yeah. He's smiling though. He's smiling. Can I get his first name? I don't like playing the name game. So Can I get his first name? Yeah. 2 years is really recent. My mom passed 2 years ago. That's still really recent. Christopher. I was like, don't call me that. Don't call me Christopher. Okay, I'll call you Chris. That's too much. Christy? Okay. No wonder he didn't like Christopher. So he went by Christy. Okay. Christy. That's different. All right. Christy, Christy, Christy. I'm getting connected here while I put my cards up. Now we knew he had health issues. But even though we knew that, it still felt so like out of nowhere, his passing, even though we knew it, but it still felt that way when it happened. Like, really already? God, like, it makes me mad. I don't know if that was your initial thought, but it just makes me mad. Okay, I gotta stand up. I gotta stand up, guys. Unveil Paranormal. Woo! I gotta stand up for this one. He's telling me to stand up, so I gotta stand up. All right. I think you were the favorite. I don't know if you're the only child, but I think you were the favorite, so don't tell your siblings. Don't tell the siblings. Don't tell the siblings. Are you an only child or are you the only one? Like, because he's just like, my favorite. And I'm smiling a lot because he's smiling a lot. So he's in a really good place. I'm just listening. When I look off to the side, I'm listening. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm not. Well, you're the favorite. The favorite. Don't tell your siblings. Yeah, he does. There's something with the color blue. Hold on. Like, he's showing me a lot of memories, and they're like with the color blue. Like, we're in a house, and I see a blue wall. Oh, excuse me, I burped again. My bad. They show me a car. It's blue. It's showing me the blue sky. There's something with the color blue he's really liking. Hold on. That noise was my child. And my dog's barking in the background. So sorry, guys. I'm getting a gold coin. He had blue eyes. Does your dad, I feel like your dad like wore those, my dad wore these too, these shirts with the pockets right here, you know, and he's like pulling out change, he's pulling out change out his pants, like there's something with a gold coin, like he's handing over a quarter, like handing you a quarter is like a memory he's sharing with me, like handing over this quarter so you could go get something, like a bubble gum or something like that. It's like a memory he's sharing with me. Handing that money, handing that quarter over just, and it lights you up. It lights you up. The little things. He's telling me the little things make Adele happy. The little, that's one thing I really loved about her, is it didn't take much to see her smile. It didn't take much to for her to be the person that she needs to be. Like when, like, he loved your personality and the way that you behaved and the way that you were just happy about simple things as a child. And he's sharing those memories with me. Yeah. There's a lot of side by sides, like side by side in the car. You're riding up front. And you're not supposed to be up front, but you're riding up front. He's letting you get away with a little bit more. He's letting you get away with a little bit more than what he did the other kids. Unveil Paranormal is my Facebook page and stuff like that. It's Facebook, Instagram. It's my platform. So it is me. Unveil Paranormal is me, Kim. I wrote him a letter, age 10. Yeah. I want to ask him, because he's bringing up a lot of these memories, why it's so important to talk about the memories as a kid. I want to know if there was a disconnect there shortly after childhood. Says no. She's always been my little girl. She's always been there. But it isn't the same as it was then. Those are the happiest, those are the most connected times he feels that you two had, was when you were younger. So that's why he's sharing those memories, because that's when he really felt like he was connecting with you. Lights Out would sing to him, playing guitar. Nice. He's a very colorful person, like as in personality wise. He's a very colorful personality. As if he could have a lot of creativity. And I know you mentioned musician, but I don't think that it just stops there. I feel like there's other creative outlets he's definitely good and connected with, such as painting and drawing and stuff like that, like things that can be put onto paper. Very imaginative personality. Maybe a good story writer. I don't know if he ever got into any type of teaching or professor or something like that, but I kind of feel like he would fit well in that role, as a leader, as a professor, as somebody who would teach you. He'd be a very great teacher, a very great guide. I don't know if that's actually a profession he was in, or if he, he just typically took that role. He wanted to write, but I'm writing letters to him. Awesome. Was he a teacher, or would he have been a good teacher? Like, that just feels like a good profession for him. So honestly, he must have had a great life if he was actually in that position. 8 kids is a lot of kids, but I feel like he handled it pretty good. He handled like having that many kids. I didn't know if Mercedes was you or spam. Yes, I'm actually reading a spirit right now for Adele. Let's see. Um, did you guys bury him? Can I ask that question? I know that's a weird question. I don't want to look at that answer yet. I don't want to look at the answer because I see like a gray. Like I'm not going to look at your answer yet. I keep seeing like the gray hearse. I don't know why I couldn't think of what it's called. Yeah, okay, so you did bury him. But I just kept seeing the hearse. I just keep seeing the hearse, and the reason I want to bring that up is because I almost feel like there was people during the procession, like I don't know, it's called a procession. When people are coming, this I keep envisioning this, so I'm trying to explain it. It's easier for me to see it. It's hard to explain. So you have I don't know if his hearse was gray, but I'm seeing a gray hearse. But behind him are not the people that he expected to be behind him. So there's people who didn't come that should have been there. And so he remembers his funeral. I know that sounds weird, but he does. A lot of times people will be at their own funerals. He remembers his funeral, and there's people that aren't there that he thought they were like old friends from years ago. He thought would be there, and he's kind of bummed about this. So he showed me this procession, like this, the hearse and stuff, but he's saying like not everybody's there that I wanted to be there. Okay. But he's talking specifically about old friends. Where are my old friends at? Not all his old friends have died. He's got old friends that are living. I feel like they're out of state. So yeah, you're probably right. That probably was a COVID issue. He's telling me Florida. I don't know if he has somebody in Florida that's a good friend of his that didn't get to make it up here, but he's telling me, in a warmer climate. Your sister Lauren could come, yeah, from Chicago. Oh, such a bummer because that's not. Well, I don't know where you're from. I don't know where you're from. Actually, I'm just assuming. I'm imagining this happening like up here in Indiana where I'm at for some reason. Like I don't know if that's where you're from. I don't know where you're from, Adele. But these people that are like, there's something with Florida and his old friends. You're from Ireland? Okay. Well, you are north, but I think you're further north than I am. I don't think you're as further north as I'm in like the Midwest area. I don't know if you know where Indiana is. That's a state. We have states here because we're weird. But he has friends that are from Florida. I swear they're from Florida. I keep hearing Florida. I don't know why Florida. Do you know why Florida, Adele? I keep hearing Florida. He's like screaming Florida. I don't know if he wanted to go there. I'm like, your friends were there. I'm South Capital Ireland. Oh, Adele, I'm sorry. I have to pull up Florida. Yeah. He has friends down there. Yes, this is the last reading I'm doing. I'm tired. I was supposed to end my show an hour ago. Yeah, Florida. So Florida is a state in the United States. Just something you're not saying, huh? What? I'm confused. I'm confused, Adele. By the way, you have a beautiful smile also, just so you know. I just want to point that out. Oh, is he hiding something? Is your dad hiding something? I just don't think. I'm looking at him. I wonder which war he was in. He was probably in one with Americans because we gotta be in everybody's business. This is from his early 20s. I'm trying to get more information. Yeah, I know. I remember you saying he was in the army, and that's why I said it's probably an American because we're in everybody's business. We're not. The citizens here are not in everybody's business. I assure you that. Um, yeah, he says Florida. He says Florida. You know what? I wonder if there's a way to connect um, his time in the army with who he was associated with, because he says this was my buddy. This was my buddy. So this was somebody he was close to in his early 20s. He's a real smart arse. Yeah. Yeah, I said they should have came. They should have came. Yeah, I think, yep. Oh, Teresa. $71 is a number. 1 second. I'm facing this way because this is where he's at. 71. You need to look at one of his badges. I don't know if he still has that stuff or you still have it. Okay. Because he's all okay. He passed the 71. Okay, gotcha. But there's something on his badge. There's like a blue. It's either blue or purple with a stripe in it, like two stripes. Like you have the triangle. Like you have a triangle, and it's like blue or purple with like two stripes in it. That he's shown me this badge that he wants to acknowledge. And he says that's related to his friend from Florida. So I don't know if his troop number's on there. I'm not seeing anything on it other than the color. And then there's metal hanging from it. But he says that will help you figure out what Florida means. So look through his things and see what you can find. Okay? Football. What's football mean? I gotta get another drink. Oh, you play football for the Army? Yeah. Okay, I figured you were meaning soccer. He says this guy was stationed. I'm just listening. He says, I'm going to leave you something. Teresa, nobody's blocked your comments. At least I didn't. Hey, KK, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Adele, he's going to bring you something. It's going to be the shape of a circle. I believe it's a coin. He's going to leave it for you because I'm asking him to let you. I'm asking him to send you a message to let you know that he's there. Yeah, he's actually his energy is dissipating right now. So I'm asking him if he could please leave you something. Yeah, he's going to leave you something, but it's actually going to be gold. It's not going to be real gold, but it's going to look yellow in color, circular. And I don't know if your coins are that color over there, but ours isn't. So, but that's what I'm envisioning. Is it's going to be golden color and it's circular, and he's going to leave that for you. We're discussing that. I'm asking him to do that for you. It's gonna be shining through the window in the daylight. So keep an eye on that. You're almost gonna step on it. Don't step on that coin or circle or whatever it is. I don't know what the color of coins are in Ireland. Okay? You heard the drop of coins? Yeah. Yeah. I definitely think that's definitely a way that he expresses to you and lets you know he's there. I don't know, Teresa, why. I see that you're reading for Adele while I'm reading for Adele, which is fine. I can see the comments on here. I didn't block them. There's other admins on some of the other pages. I don't know which page you're watching through, but another admin can block them. I haven't blocked anything, so I'm not sure. I didn't notice. I heard if drop like the robins in back garden. I don't understand. I got you, Dale. I got this. Thank you, though. Thank you. That's my message. Like I said, he's fading out right now. So I'm going to let him go. We're going to release that energy back out because he's going to need his energy and I'm going to need my energy. I hope that resonates with you. When robins are near loved ones, yeah. So, I mean, I guess I don't know what a robin is like in Ireland. We have robins here, but when we see like cardinals, those are the red birds. We a lot of times we believe too that that's loved ones that come through. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love reading for people. I absolutely love doing this. Well, I know it's a bird. I just don't know what it looks like. Is it brown? Is it blue? It's a red-breasted bird? I don't know that we have any that look like that. Maybe. So, yeah. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody. I mean, we went 2 hours on tonight's show. We were only supposed to do 1 hour. Robin is a sign, says hello. Yeah. Red breast with brown in collar. Yeah. Yeah, we have robins that look just like that here. So it's probably the same robin we're thinking of. But here in like the Indiana's where I'm at. So I'm in like the Midwest near like the Great Lakes we tend to say cardinals. The red birds are signs. I think she's asking if the coins are symbolic. Oh, yeah. If that's what you're asking. The coins are symbolic like the birds. There's a difference. I'm going to say this. There's a difference because I feel like when a bird comes and visits, when a cardinal or a robin comes and visits, that's like the spirit. To me, this is my opinion. That's like the spirit is there. I feel like when a coin's left for you, it's like the spirit was there. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Oh, thank you so much. I am so totally going to rest tonight because I have a ghost hunt tomorrow. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Spirit of the deceased. Yeah. Yeah. Feathers, coins left, seen, dropped. All these are signs of things. Yeah. Yep. That's what I believe. Hey, your light sky. Woo, woo. All right. I'm exhausted, guys. 2 hours of readings was not planned, but hey, we made it. We're here. I'm going to go and get off here. I do thank you all for coming in here, supporting me, showing me love, all that great stuff. I do just want to share with y'all one more time, jumping down here. If you're interested in a paranormal convention, I do have one up. Sorry, my dog's scratched on my door. Just ignore it. I do have one up. As always, guys, you can follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We go live on Facebook and YouTube every Friday at 7 p.m., at least from now until the end of the season, which is April. Thank you in Irish. Said, can I say it? Said malfate. I can't. I'm too tired. I'm out. Thank you all so much. You all have a good night.